love and unity, I love my community. Black excellence, that's what you do to me. Positive vibrations. I'm a god, no Satan. I'm a god. I was raised with the killers, but my plan is to heal ya. I'ma heal you. Intellectual mind frame. Check it out. I'm a player, so I peep game.
What it do, hip hop community. Let's get right to the business. So, Sexyy Red and GloRilla is like the two trending female rappers at the moment. Let's talk about it. Now, my personal opinion, how I feel personally, I like GloRilla style a little better. You know what I'm saying? She got that real distinctive voice. You know, her little flow. You be on the minute, you know how she raps. She do her little, she got her little swag. I be like, okay, look at her, cause her voice is like, it's kind of like, it's gritty, and it's like, like she be on her little two-step. You feel me? The Sexyy Red just, you know, just more like, you know, bounce with it, talking madness, talking crazy, you know, little more hood ratchet with it, and you know, whatever the case may be. But I want to shed light on this. I know, you know, everybody say Sexyy Red is an industry plant. Maybe she is without her knowing, out of her knowledge. She probably just really does ratchet music naturally, because I know people like that, you know. There was a time when I was doing music and I was just doing ratchet music, you know, and then, of course, I've always done conscious stuff too. And I know females and dudes that they do ratchet stuff. But I understand the industry. They will put you out there and blow you up if you pushing that narrative more so, especially if you're a female, especially if you're a black female. Now, does she know that? Like I said, I don't think she's like intentionally putting out that kind of music and like, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna make you a famous star, and I need you to disrespect all the men out there. I think she just naturally ghetto. She's naturally a shit talker, and she naturally make hood ratchet music. I think that's just her naturally. And they're just blowing her up because they're the machine, you know? Just like GloRilla is naturally kind of just blowing up, or has blown up, not has, or is. She's naturally blown up because of her music. Her content is also a little ratchet too, but it's a little more gangster with it too, though. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people give Sexyy Red a bad name. You know, and me myself, I'm gonna be honest, I just be like, I really don't even listen to female artists like that anyway. And when I do, it's more of the, you know, more political female rappers, and there's none out right now. At least I don't know about them. Maybe it's some underground females. If it is, send me their links. I'll check them out. But, you know, it's no Queen Latifahs and Lauryn Hills and MC Lights and stuff like that at the moment. I know it's somebody out there doing their thing. I just don't know who. But, you know, then you got like Kamaya from the Bay. She pretty cool. She ain't doing all that ratchet stuff. She just like a cool rapper. But for most of the part, you get what you get. And most female rappers, they come out, they're disrespecting men, they talking crazy, and they being ratchet. I don't even know if that's really their style. They just do it just because that's what's trending, and they blow up, make their money, do their thing, or that's just who they are. I don't know. But I personally, I would have let my daughter listen to Sexyy Red like that. No disrespect, Sexyy Red. Get your money. That's one less black woman that got to be out on welfare, and one less black woman that got to be out trying to, do scandalous stuff to make money. That's one less sister that ain't a millionaire or just living wealthy, So I'm happy for her on a financial level because she's obviously making money. Financially, I'm happy for her success. Now, the image and the message, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. But it's cool. I get it. If that's who you are, you like making ratchet music, like I said, I've done it. I know a lot of people that do it, Do what works for you. Now, what I would say is, if I knew her personally, I would tell her, look, I know you're doing all this ratchet stuff, but do some positive stuff on the back end. Like donate to the community. Not no stuff where you give this money to somebody, you don't know where it went. Like, you go out and do this. You go out and do that, You open up some businesses and help some people, some women, some men, with employment, because you opened up this particular business. Things like that. That's what I would tell her if I knew her, Make that negative a positive, you know what I'm saying? But music is a positive thing, so she's still doing something positive. She just, how she's going about it, Then the GloRilla chick, like I said, I think she's more so less ratchet, just more ghetto with it. How they got like the Chat and what's the other sister, Gangsta Boo, like them kind of rappers from back in the day, pretty tight, just like on some G shit, We need some of them to pop up. But I'm not gonna get on here and I'm not gonna disrespect no black woman or no woman, I'm not gonna disrespect, because like I said, she's still making her money. She still gotta do what she gotta do for her family and to survive. The woman got kids and, she ratchet and she ghetto and all that. I know. But we all done been ratchet. We all done been ghetto. Let's be real, bro. Half y'all watching this probably ghetto because it say Sexyy Red and y'all want to see what I'm going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Y'all want to, So it is what it is, man. Just, and so many people on the internet, I see them, and they just talking bad about the girl. Like, damn. They got nothing good to say. They like, man, fuck Sexyy Red. You know what I'm saying? They disrespect her ass. I'm like, damn. And like I said, I'm gonna be real, like, her shit be like off the chain. I'd be like, damn, this girl's ghetto and ratchet and scandalous, and she is putting out some fucked up shit. I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, like I said, shout out to her. Make your money, baby girl. Do something positive to that negative. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about her. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what I do. If I got something bad to say, I just keep it to myself. I won't even like really do a video, Or if I talk shit, it'll be like jokingly. I don't hop on the internet and disrespect people. I'm a real human out here in the real world. I don't got time for that. 'Cause I don't want nobody saying nothing about me, because I know I like to trip. So I just don't put out that negative energy. I need my universe to be positive by any means. You know what I mean? So I wish Sexyy Red the best. She might come out one day with a whole different album, like on some shit, some positive shit. You never know. We know rappers to do that. And then they, she probably just going through a phase. And if she not, we got to make positive videos for her, so she might listen to it one day like, damn, yeah, that's right. I got to, do this. Or she might dumb it down a little bit, I'm pretty sure she already went through a lot in her life. We all go through problems, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But that's the nature of the business. Yeah. I mean, how many of y'all would do that? Let's say she is an industry player. How many of y'all right now that's rapping, if they said, we want you to make this kind of music, how many of y'all gonna start making that kind of music if they gonna give y'all the bag. We got 2.6 million for you right now. We don't want you to do that conscious stuff or that player stuff. We want you to do some scandalous stuff. Man, 50% of y'all gonna, if not more, gonna be like, man, fuck it, I gotta do what I gotta do. I got kids, I gotta. That's what I'm saying. You don't know why somebody doing what they gotta do. On the back end, she might be a woman, and I believe she is, if I'm not mistaken. She might be a woman that got a real family, a husband and all that. So she just rapping at the end of the day, but at the same time, it does put out that image for the kids watching it. You know what I'm saying? Because it trends and goes viral on TikTok. You know what I mean? So, but you never know. Like I said, you never know. You might wake up one day and she got a positive album that dropped. You know what I mean? So support the sister, man. You ain't got to buy her music, but just put out good gems to the universe about her. That's how we can help her. That's what I think. That's what I'm gonna do. Shout out to GloRilla. Shout out to Sexyy. All you black women out there, keep being positive. You know, even if you're being negative, find a way to be positive. You know what I'm saying? Make positive music, positive songs. And if you don't, because we all do negative stuff. Ain't none of us perfect. I sin every day. That's why I pray every day. You know, but the goal is to try not to. And if you do, you slip up, pray about it, try to better yourself, you know, better the people around you. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Hopefully this video got around the right way. With that being said, thank you for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Have a blessed day. Stay humble, stay safe, and stay positive. Most definitely. Yeah. What it do, y'all? Thank you for tapping in, ladies and gentlemen, with your folks. Peace and blessings to the Most High.